What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackson Desjardins. I'm an ACE certified personal trainer. I've personally lost 80 plus pounds, almost 100 pounds, guys. I'm here to help you guys do the exact same thing. So guys, the main reason why I'm making this video is not to do it out of spite or to call anybody out. There's none of that going on. I do not support that. So I want to use this video to help you turn your breakup into a glow up. Because I know a lot of guys get into fitness because they got broken up with, or something happened and they got shit on somehow. And though I do not support doing it out of spite, I do think that that form of motivation right off the bat is super, super powerful. Probably the most powerful thing I've ever experienced. And I just want to lay the groundwork and give you guys a blueprint. If you are going through a breakup, if you've gone through a breakup, if you're still in pain about losing somebody. So to those of you who don't know, I went through a really, really tough breakup in college. We dated all through high school, and then we went through a breakup in college, and it was really tough. And though the relationship did end pretty ugly, I do wish her the best. And it really brought out the absolute best in me because I didn't have that person to fall back on anymore. And I was a mixture of angry, I was upset, I was shameful, and I had to figure out, it's like, okay, do I either stay at rock bottom with a 1.6 GPA, a broken heart, and 100 pounds of excess body fat, or do I say, you know what, no, like I'm tired of being here, I need to do something. So before I dive into the main topic of this video, which is gonna be me setting up the blueprint for you to be able to turn your breakup into a glow up, there's gonna be a physical aspect and a mental aspect. Before we dive into that, I am gonna get a workout here at my parents' house because I can't bring my camera into my gym, and I wanted to be able to talk to you guys kind of one-on-one. So guys, we're getting ready to lift, and I wanted to announce my new partnership with a fantastic company. I mentioned it before in the last video, I want to say, but I am now proudly partnering with the company Transparent Labs, and I'm super, super, super excited. I've never been one to take supplements. Like, I want to be totally transparent. No pun intended. I want to be totally transparent with you guys that I have never been one to take supplements aside from protein shakes. But regardless, I'm at a point in my fitness journey where I think it's time to start maximizing some of my results, which is why I've been so open to this partnership with Transparent Labs. I know they sponsor some other YouTubers like Jesse James West. They even sponsor the Mountain from Game of Thrones. So, shout to Hoye. Boom! Let's get started. That workout is complete. I thought that was a pretty decent workout. It was just I didn't have a ton of time, so I had to kind of get it done fast, but it just goes to show, even though I only had time to do maybe like 2 back movements, which is not the optimal way that I would usually be doing it, just even doing that, guys, I mean, that's so much better than nothing, and I feel like just like I'm in my primal Jackson state, remember? Like, I feel like I'm there right now just because I got moving. So I'm gonna go groom myself right now, and I'll be right back. Stay right there. Stay right there. So it's about 2 o'clock right now, and I'm going to eat my egg brick. It is officially peanut butter jelly time. Insert dancing banana. And then, of course, we've got our apple. So I'm gonna eat that to fuel me up with what I wanna talk to you guys about, which is gonna be pretty deep, it's gonna be good, and I just want you to hear me out because I think that this can really help you if you have gone through a breakup or if you're going through a breakup. So I'll see you guys in a second. I'm gonna start with number 1, which is the physical aspect, because I know so many guys who are just beefcakes in the gym or have amazing bodies, and it came from the fact that though vain maybe off the bat, it came from the fact that they got shit on one way or another. If we want to respect ourselves, I think that's so important to start with the physical aspect, because we look good, we feel good, we do good. I've said it before. So when it comes to the physical aspect, you've got why I'm on YouTube at this time, which is weight loss. So if you're in the same boat as me and you want to lose weight after this breakup, I got news for you. If you've been on my channel long enough, then you know how this works, but you're going to need to do 3 things. You're going to need to get in a calorie deficit. You're going to need to get moving daily. In other words, just get at least 10 to 15,000 steps a day, and you're going to need to be consistent with that. Okay. If you are unsure on how to find your calorie deficit, just type in a TDEE calculator in Google. It'll give you your number, subtract 500 from it, shabam, you're off to the races. Now it's just a matter of getting moving every day, making sure you start small. I don't recommend anybody to commit to something crazy right off the bat if you're trying to lose weight, because you've got one thing that you need to focus on, and that is weight loss. Get in a calorie deficit, get moving, and be consistent. I'm telling you right now, as far as the physical side of things, that's it. Do those 3 things. So now that we've talked about weight loss, I want to talk about beefing up. You see, this is something that I never really understood that much, because I was never a skinny kid. I was always a relatively chunky guy. But remember, I'm keeping it simple for you guys in this video. So if I had to recommend one thing to you gentlemen who are skinny and you feel like your girl left you for a bigger guy or whatever, and you're like, no, I'm getting my ass in the gym, look up both of these splits. You've got a 5x5 program and you've got a push-pull leg split. Look those up, okay? Because that's what you should be lifting in the gym. So you're gonna wanna lift heavy, and you're gonna wanna pick one of those splits. If I was you, this is what I would do. Focus on one of those splits, pick one, commit to it, and then focus on progressive overload, or in other words, getting stronger week after week. And as far as nutrition, you're gonna wanna find your TDEE as well, just like I was talking about in weight loss. But this time, instead of subtracting 500 calories, I would suggest that you probably add 500 calories. And make sure that you're getting at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, because that's gonna be super massively important for you to be able to repair the muscle and get bigger and bigger and stronger, is getting all that protein in. So I do not recommend bulking. Don't bulk, because that's just gonna make you more unhappy, because you're gonna get fat, okay? Bulking is completely unnecessary, and I do not support cutting or bulking. I do, however, support lifestyle changes. And with this, just like weight loss, the only thing that matters is consistency. So be sure you are being consistent, whether you're trying to lose weight or whether you're trying to build muscle, because I want you to be able to turn this breakup into a glow up. I want you to be able to have people see you and say, wow, look at him. Wow, I remember what he used to look like. Wow, look at him now. Man, that's awesome. I want people to be able to say that about you, and I want you to know that it's like the best feeling ever when you do come from rock bottom. Be sure to remember to chase the progress, not perfection here. So I know that was like a really overwhelming overview of the fitness aspect of turning your breakup into a glow up, but really try not to make it too complicated. I think it's really just like information overload for a lot of guys who read about bodybuilding.com and all these different things that they're telling you to do. Just try to listen to me here, and if you don't want to listen to me, then go do your own research. But I mean, get in the gym, be consistent, eat for your goals. And now it's time for the most important part, in my opinion, which is the mental side of things. All right, now as far as the mental side of things, which I do believe is the most important part for you to nail down and get right if you want to turn your breakup into a glow up, is you've got to find a why that's wicked strong after your breakup. Now for most of you guys, it's going to be to get back at them or to show them, and I just really want to try to deter you from that way of thinking, because I promise it won't serve you in the end. I know it's really easy to get into that mindset and turn, perceived alpha dog on yourself and be like, oh yeah, I gotta do this, I gotta grind, I'm gonna show that bitch. Like, that's not what I would want you to think like at all, because it will not serve you in the end, and all the happiness that you think it's gonna bring you, it really won't. Just remember to do it for you, and don't try to jump into another relationship, because you're really not ready for it. You really aren't emotionally available for that, and you're gonna end up breaking her heart, and she's gonna be in the same position you are. So that's not fair to the other girl if you want to just jump into another relationship, because it's not going to make you happy and it's not going to make her happy. So don't waste your time or her time there. I like to use the term, don't get bitter, get better. Okay, like, don't be angry. Don't be so angry. Whatever happened, I get it. Oh, she cheated on me. Oh, she did this. Like, I don't care what she did to you. You're not going to be petty. You're not going to be any of these things, because that's not going to serve you. It's not going to make you happy, and it's going to make you come across like a bitch. So don't act out of anger. Act out of a place of self-growth and focusing on yourself, which brings me exactly to point number 2 in the mindset, which is going to be, you're going to have to relearn how to be individual. I know this is a tough thing, but going right off of my last point, like, don't rush into another relationship. It's an addiction. Treat it like one. Like, stay away from her. Like, I don't care if she texts you. I don't care if she drunk calls you. Like, stay away. Just, if I could do anything again, I would have just stayed away, because that made it so much harder, because you relapse. Guys, it's an addiction. You're relapsing with that person every single time they get up with you or you get up with them, and then you guys mingle. You need to just cut it cold turkey. The other way I want you to relearn being individual is consume personal development. Listen. You need to consume the right content at the right time of your life. The reason why I was able to do a lot of the things that I've been able to do since college and since getting through my breakup is because I chose to consume the content that was going to help me. So instead of playing video games all day, I was researching all these books and I was reading. I found good mentors on YouTube. I hope that I can be one for you. And there's just so many people out there who just think that they gotta get to the next girl, they gotta get to the next thing. No. You need to stop what you're doing and focus on you, homie, because what you're doing for yourself is what's going to affect you for the rest of your life. You're not who you were, you're not who you're gonna be. You are who you are right now. The decisions that you are making right now are inevitably deciding your future. Who you are behind closed doors is who you're becoming. Okay, so during this time, I want you to consume the good personal development content. Buy some books. Go listen to Ed Milet's podcast, guys. I've been telling you this for way too long. If you have not listened to his podcast or any of his interviews, you're crazy. I'm telling you right now, that man helped me more than probably any other influencer on YouTube ever. I mean, I hope to get on his podcast one day because of how much he's helped me. Consume his content. Like, find people who are going to help you become a better version of you and get in line with super you. If you see a stud, why is that guy a stud? Now be that guy. Okay, that's gonna serve you so much better than being angry and worrying about the next girl. Now, the last thing that I wanna say about the mindset is gonna be number 3, and that's gonna be remove your mask of masculinity. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be passionate about things. It's okay to laugh at a joke. Stop trying to be this alpha dog piece of shit because you know a guy who's that alpha dog and women love him or whatever the hell is going on there. Stop thinking that, like, you've got to fulfill this mask of masculinity. Guys, we're primed as men to think that emotions are weak and to not get in touch with ourselves. And by not getting in touch with ourselves, we are missing out on the opportunity to get in line with that stud that we're designing in our head. Okay, we're missing that opportunity by not getting inside and being mindful and starting to ask ourselves, okay, why do I think the thoughts that I think? A guy who's in touch with his emotions and his mind, when you control your mind, you control your life, okay? That's so much more impressive to me than just a guy who can lift a bunch of weight, okay? So I don't want you to think that, like, emotions are weak or that, you know, laughing at somebody's joke or showing actual interest in something, or if somebody did something cool and then you, like, buy the same thing as them or you hop on the bandwagon, that's not weak. Be sure to remove that mask of masculinity and just throw it in the trash because it's not going to serve you and you're going to be able to find yourself far more than if you keep that sumbitch on. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure, gentlemen. This is what makes you. Getting through hard things is what makes you the person that you want to be. Nobody got anything great out of anything easy. This is supposed to be hard. It's okay to cry. It's okay to get emotional for the right reasons. For yourself, not for her. I want you to know that you are fully capable of turning your breakup into a glow up. And there's so many different ways you can do it, but you've got to remember to just focus on you and do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else but you. So to all my studs and studettes on my channel, I appreciate all of you. And if you're new here, then don't be afraid to like and subscribe down below. We would love to have you a part of our YouTube family here and not just go through life, but grow through life. So, as always, my YouTube family, let's keep getting better together and let's keep on grinding. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.